All right, guys, so watch this video for Friday, March 22nd. Really nice, strong day in the SPY here. Kind of a daily candle basically engulfed the last couple days. Let's get right into what I'm watching for Friday. It's been pretty rare that I've had a bounce play on watch, but MNST lands on my bounce play watch list. It's kind of accelerating to the downside here. 3 days down in a row, and then kind of today was a big day on big volume. I don't really like playing bounce plays, but if I get any kind of setup on an intraday basis, this one might be ready to it's just a counter trend play. It's not like I think it's going to, I'm not a swing trader, right? So I'm just looking for a day trade tomorrow. So keep that in mind. And I would say there's a strong chance that I won't trade it. AYTU gapped up 3 sessions ago and then just put in a lower high, another lower high. I don't love it, but it had pretty good news back here a few days ago. So, and today was a pretty narrow range. So I think it doesn't cost me anything to have it on a chart, right? So I will. TEUM, potential bounce play. Really strong move here from like 350 to almost 6 over the course of like a week. And now 3 days lower, kind of right into that buy zone area between the 8 and the 20 day. So we'll be looking for a potential bounce play in that one tomorrow. Man, I can't type tonight. RTTR. Still kind of flagging. It gapped up today and then sold off, so it never did give any kind of trigger. I put it on the gap playlist this morning, but it never gave any kind of trigger. I still like the daily chart, though. You had this pop here, and it's kind of flagging, so we'll keep our eyes on that one. FCSC is a weird chart because yesterday it had this crazy move and gave it all back, but then today it's starting to climb back up. I'm not sure what to do with that because that's still that big topping tail, but it is worth watching tomorrow. NCTY kind of starting to curl up here, get a little bit of extra volume. Yesterday topped out at 309 and today put in a lower high. I don't know, it's holding up fairly well, so I do want to watch it. Not really in love with this list, but hopefully we'll find a nice gapper tomorrow too. SCLB had this nice pop a few days kind of sideways. Had it on watch today and yesterday, but no trades in it. Didn't give any kind of signals, but maybe it will tomorrow. ZSAN is in a pretty clean flag pattern or kind of coiling pattern. And closed pretty strong today, so it might be ready to kind of break this flag to the upside. We'll see. AKER had this big pop back here. I don't know, it's been, what, two and a half weeks, and it's been kind of going sideways, but starting to curl back up. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. TBLT. It's kind of the same thing, kind of starting to curl up. Had this huge move back here, but it's finally found some nice support at $1.50. A little bit of extra volume today and curling up, so I do want to watch that one. ZYNE popped here, topped out at 640. Back here, topped out at 649, and then today topped out at 640. So I kind of like it over 640. I do have to say that the fact that this went all the way down and came back up, it's come a long way in a short period of time off of the lows today. So it makes me like it a little bit less. I feel like it's got to, go sideways for a while. Plus the 200 days just above. So this may be my least favorite on the list, but who knows? SNSS had this nice pop back here, flagged for a few days, and then had a nice run from, like, I don't know, 65, 70 cents up to $1, and it's flagging right below $1. I think that's worth watching too. Love to see a big push to $1. And then OSS had this gap up today and kind of an ugly candle, but then I guess in after hours they had earnings, and in after hours it's trading at 335. So it's set to open, assuming it opens somewhere where it is right now, it could be kind of interesting. I got to say, I still don't love it. I mean, if it were going to open all the way up here, I'd be more interested because then everyone who carried this short overnight would be in trouble. But anyway, I happened to notice that one moving in after hours. Having gone over all of that, I am absolutely not in love with this list. But again, I'm optimistic that we'll find some decent gap plays in the morning. Before I go, I'm just going to highlight one call that I made today. This is ZSAN, which again is on the list, but I'm not in love with it right now. Okay, so 5-minute candles. ZSAN hit 527 back here, which was, what, a couple sessions ago? And then today ran up on strong volume right to that exact same price, 527. Came back a little bit and put in this nice flag. I saw a seller at 525, which is why I typed in chat. I stole this straight from the chat room there. ZSAN over 525, seller looks good too. I said 2 because I was also talking about another stock. So, and man, when it broke 525, took that seller out, took out the high of day, which is also breaking over this high. So you had a couple kind of recent equal tops, and we got this really, really nice push there. So there's an example. If you haven't been in our chat room, there's an example of stuff I try to find something not only that should work right away, but has catalysts that it should knock down, take out, dominoes to fall, however you want to word it, and we should get an immediate push. And those are the best trades to be in, because then all you have to worry about is scaling out and protecting your entry on the rest of your shares. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you all in chat tomorrow.